Okay, hi. Okay, so now we are actually going to start with the commissioning part lah. Okay, so what you need is this one, okay, and you need these three wires. So everything is already like in one set lah. Okay, so just point it out. This one, these three set. Okay, these wires, and then you gotta need this one. Okay, this is the tester. Later we will see. And then if you have any of these clip, that'll be good. Okay, doesn't matter blue color, red color, or green color. You need a clip like this one. And then in your fluke meter, you have this one. This one is for the RCD lah. So the RCD itself, you need this plug. Okay, it's not this type of plug. So you have an extension. Okay, if you have an extension there, then okay, if not, there's another type that is actually like this lah, like this type really. So nothing to worry about. So you can actually borrow from our one because we have this type. That is for this plug, for this one right here, this one. Okay, okay. So, alright. So to start commissioning, right? You see here. Sorry, this one's blocking. Okay, yeah. Okay, if you see here, so we will start with these two first lah, apparently. So protective or protection conductor and insulation. So this one, everything will be okay when you test it. Okay, so now what we need to do, okay, okay, so now what we need to do, yeah, sorry. Okay, so now what we need to do is, okay, let's put this one aside. Okay, okay, sorry, my camera will be a little bit side here, side there. Okay, so first what we need to do, we plug this in over here. So for this type, right, for this type, will be plugged here. Okay, so this is your life, a red color. And then you need a green color. Okay, so this will be the PE, which will be plugged right here. Okay, this one. Okay, and what you need to do is that you need the clip for this guy. So this one is usual. You got a clip there, so you just plug in. Okay. Oh, sorry. You need to pull this out, this head here, and then replace it. Then you got. Okay, the first thing you need to do is actually to redo recalibration. So for this multimeter, you need to change this to continuity. Okay, continuity, right? So let me just test for a while. Okay, this is how you do calibration. You clip both together and then. Okay, so now it becomes 0 because it's already calibrated. So let's say you got a different value. The best way is, let's say you got 0.03 like that, right? Then to calibrate back, you need to press F2. For a very long time, and then 0.14. So you have to press F2 itself, which is right over here, F2. Okay, then you then you test again. Okay, maybe I recalculate again. Okay, so it becomes 0.00. Okay, this is to clear the memory, because let's say this, if you check already, you might get higher, which is 0.4 lah. You don't want that, so you need to recalibrate again. You need to reset the memory. Okay, so now this one is this one. Remember, there's a PE terminal here. There's a PE, this one, the PE. So you have to connect to the PE here. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So for this guy, you have to connect to this one. Okay. Okay. And then what you need to do is this one. Have the, okay, for your staging list, it says penetration of protective conductor means X11. So you press this one, you go to here, then you test. So I got 0.09, so you might get 0.1 like that, but the condition is must be less than 0.3, so this is okay lah. Okay, I don't have a mechanical here because they took already, but it's at the back there. But for protection, this one is actually for X11. So I got 0.06. Okay, so done. This is okay. The next thing is, okay, you leave the PE like this as usual. The next one will be insulation. So what we need to do is that we need to take out a few things. For PLC, yeah, I'll take the chair. Okay, so for PLC, you need to take out this one because you're producing 500 volt around this circuit. So when you're pumping 500 volt, it's going to affect the PLC, the transformer, and even the terminal here. So you have to pull out this one, PLC. And then you have to take out the PE for this guy, transformer. And then this one, you have to pull it out. Just pull out like that. So three things. The X1 terminal, so the PE part, which is this one. Okay, you might see this in your PSCC or Bosch cabinet. Your transformer must disconnect the PE. And then your PLC, this one is the power. You must disconnect it. All these three must be disconnected when you do insulation. Okay, insulation means you're going to pump 500 volt. You're going to get more than 1 mega ohm like that. The L1 to E like that. Okay, so that one I will show you now. Okay, wait, I have to do adjustment for my jacket here. Okay. Okay, so now, okay, the first thing, okay, this is all connected already. Okay, no problem. And then for your multimeter, you have to switch it to insulation. Okay, insulation, right? Already done. So these two already connected already. So the first thing, you need to set this to 500. Okay, so for 250 is actually for the 24 volt down there, actually, for this one, for this one here, down there. But we're not going to do that because in the staging list don't have. So we're only going to test the this part, which is the line 1, line 2, and line 3, and neutral. Okay. Okay. So now, after you're done in insulation, so we have to switch this to 500. Okay. Okay. So now, we're going to take this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to pump here, L1, okay? So, yeah, okay. Sorry, the light is very shiny, don't know why. Okay, okay. So remember, this one will plug into line 1 first. So you get 500, okay? Okay, next one is line 2. So line 2. So you have line 1 here and line 2. So you have to see in your, let's say you're taking the PSCC cabinet, you must know which one is line 1, line 2, and line 3, and neutral. Okay, 500, right? Okay. Then L3. Okay, so this one will be L1, L2, and L3. This one. Okay. Don't want to choose the wrong wire. Okay. Then again. Okay. And then last but not least, neutral. So it'll be 500. Let me do that again. Okay. So remember, for insulation test will be line 1, line 1, line 2, line 3, and neutral. That's it. So you have done installation. So of course in your staging list you can actually put here all these measurements, line 1 to E, line 2 to E, line 3 to E, and then neutral to E. Then measure 500 mega ohm, 5 mega ohm, 500 mega ohm, and then everything okay, because must be more than 1 mega ohm, which is good already. Then you tick lah. Okay, so next is actually inspection. So inspection is talking about RCD. Okay, so now let me do something first. Yeah, so what you need to do back is to plug everything back. So your PLC, everything back to normal. Say your PLC here, done. Okay, then your PE here. Okay, and then this one. So 3 things back again. So after you've done your installation, your PLC must be plugged in already, and then your PE for the transformer plugged in, and then for this one, your X1 terminal, this one must masuk lah, just put like that, and then see you're ready to go. Okay, so the system is ready lah. So what we're gonna do now, oops, sorry, this one I have to plug it out. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this one, later. Okay, so what we need to do, safety wise, we plug this first. Okay, nice. Okay. Okay, so it's plugged in already. So I turn the power on. Okay, and then this one, my on lah. Okay, so everything will be on already. So you have to turn on this one. Now before that, yeah, okay, I have to adjust my camera first. Okay. Okay, so now for RCD, what you need to do, okay, you have to take out the plug already lah, which is this one. So you have this 24 volt, and if you have the extension, it'll be good lah. If not, you will have one standard one exactly with the 2 pole here. Okay, so this one, right? Okay, if you look down here, you just have to plug it to the same color lah. Sorry. Okay, and then plug in ready. What we're going to do is we're going to plug in here the socket of X11. Okay, so X11 done. Okay, so the socket is already this one. Okay, so now you turn on your MCB and then your RCD. Okay, so they are both on already lah. Actually, they are both on already. Okay. Okay, so now let me just okay. So you can see both of them are on already, right? So just for information lah, I'll just plug it up first. Okay, nice. So for RCD, right, you can see from here RCD function. the examiner actually tick this one lah, RCD function. Now RCD function is refer you to test it 3 times. Okay, so trip. So 3 times trip ready. Okay, good ready. Okay, so now we can test the RCD. So I just turn off first because I have to connect to the load. This is the fluke meter. Okay. Alright. So now you turn on your MCB and then your RCD. Okay. So now you check this one. Okay. So this is not the contact voltage. This is actually the line voltage or a single phase. So 234 like that. So it's like in the range lah, but must be around 230. So with this one, it's already good. Okay, this is okay already. Now they ask in the staging list there. Yeah. Okay. Break the staging. So in your staging list, it says about contact voltage and trip time in circuit in RCD. So if you want to try with the trip current also can. So how to do this? So you have to switch it to RCD time. Okay, the next thing is to set your current. So your current that I set now is 10 milliamps. And you can explain to the examiner why 10 milliamps. Okay, sorry, my camera is blurred. But I think you know why. Because, okay, my camera is very blurred up, but you can actually see here 0.01 amps. Means is 10 milliamps. So you have to set it to 10 milliamps. So it's based on the setting of your current RCD lah. Okay, so this one is okay lah, so it must be 10 milliamps. So all the cabinets, I think it's all 10 milliamps, but you must double check whether it's 0.01 or it could be any different values. Who knows whether you take PLCC, but I'm sure all PLCC and Bosch is using 10 milliamp lah. Okay, so everything is done, right? Okay, so now you can test. Okay, so this is a trip time or 26.7 millisecond. So the condition is actually less than 40 millisecond, then okay lah. So this one is very fast. And this is down there is your contact voltage. So it's either being 0 or 1 lah. So that is contact voltage or for 0 or 1. This one is the trip current, which is 26.7 milliseconds. Okay, so now we're going to test the current trip. Okay, so we have to turn this on back again and then test again. Okay, so it tripped and it's 8 milliamps. So the design for RCD is 10 milliamps. So the RCD must trip less than 10 milliamps lah. So you got 8 milliamps, which is okay lah, and your contact voltage is still 0. Okay, so that is the whole part of the RCD. So you're actually done with RCD. So you can plug this guy out. Okay, we don't need this guy. Okay, the next thing. So okay, sorry about that. RCD done. Contact voltage 0 1. Trip time 26.7. Okay, and then you check the RCD function. You want to check the current also can. You can put okay. But the next thing is the rotational field. Okay, how to check that? Let's do this. Okay. So now, let me put back again my camera. Okay, so now everything is okay. So you can plug this guy out. Okay, the next thing we need to do is we have to plug 3 wires. Red, blue and green. So we're gonna arrange like this. So this is line 1, line 2 and this is line 3. So I will put right here. Sorry. Okay. Okay. And then this one is your... Okay. So we're gonna arrange like this as usual. So the only thing that you need to remember is we have to follow based on this sequence. So over here, okay, if you see carefully, so if you see here, we have line 1, line 2, and then line 3. Just remember red, green, and blue. So in your fluke meter, it's already have L1, L2, and L3. So you must follow. So just to remember, we have, okay, yeah. So we have L1, we have L2, and then we have L3. So it's like this lah, L1. Or we have to, when you chut, it has to be like this. You have to chut like that lah. Okay, so let me demonstrate you how. Okay, so everything must turn on. Okay, this one all must on. And then to get that rotational feel, you must turn on everything. Okay, nice. Okay, so for this case, just remember line 1, let me see. Line 1, line 2, line 3. So we have to put here. Okay, okay. Oh yeah. So for the fluke meter, right, you have to change to this one. You can see here, phase rotation. So phase rotation. So now it's already set lah, so nothing to set. You just have to switch it to phase rotation. Okay, so now remember again, line 1, line 2, and line 3. So put here, I put here. And when you see the lightning here, that means you're already connected already. So now I'm actually putting at Q5. So Q5 is actually clockwise. So clockwise means 1, 2, 3 lah. So I'm putting at Q5. Okay. So this is actually Q5 ready lah. Alright. Now I'm gonna put here this one. So this is for Q6. So I'm gonna get a different one, which is this one. So what I got 3, 2, 1. So you can actually see from the bottom here. So this is called anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. This is for Q6 lah. So remember, Q5 is clockwise and Q6 is for anti-clockwise. Okay, so there's only two things you need to remember. Make sure your F7 is on and everything is reset. The button, you must press the S2, and everything must turn on. Then when you get the rotational feel. The another part, because we don't have the mechanical, you have to plug into X3 here. Let me show you. Okay. You must plug into X3 here. So here will be line 1, line 2, and then line 3. Okay, and then you have to use the control panel to change your direction of your motor. Then you can see the rotation itself. But of course, the fastest way you can use is the Q5 and Q6. So let me maybe I show you much more detail where. Oh, never mind. So I show this again lah. Okay. So I show you again. So for this one, line 1, line 2, and line 3. Red, green, and blue. So you have to put it, make sure it's careful. So 1, 2, 3. What I'm trying to do is I put a Q5. So I'm just gonna put here. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, nice. Oh, never mind. Sorry about my struggle. Never mind. Okay, so try to get the view lah. But okay, Q5, line 1, line 2. So you get the lightning here already, which is good. Okay, then line 3. So you get 1, 2, 3. That is for Q5. Here will be counterclockwise. So line 1, line 2, and then line 3. 3 to 1, which is counterclockwise. So of course, everything looks good. Then you then you can then you can actually take the clockwise rotational field. Then okay, then the RCD function is okay lah. Now the trial one, the system function will be the same for day 1 and day 2. Day 1 you have to test your manual. Day 2 your manual and your auto together with your auto lah. So you can the system function for day 1 is only manual, no auto at all. For day 2, manual together with auto. So that's it. So that is actually all for the whole entire hill based on here lah. This one you can check all okay lah, everything will be okay. But of course, if you have CS Lee, you must explain to him lah, okay, all documents is completed, no cable connection okay or not, PE end conductor okay or not, all these things. That one you have to depends on which examiner you're going for. And then for this guy is alteration. So you have to take this one, alteration lah. So that is actually all for commissioning. Good luck, my brother.